another video. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and go check out our Instagram pages where I post daily original photos of our life, our animals, and everything in between. So today's video is gonna be kind of short, more informational than anything, but of course we'll show some babies, show what we got going on here. But as you can see from the title of this video, we got some very special announcements, and I'm sorry I missed Sunday's video again this week, but for very good reason. So we've had a lot going on in our house and in our life lately. First thing, I said I wasn't gonna do it right now, but we signed up for a morph market. Our store is up and running, it's already approved. Everything that we have posted on our website so far is also over at Morph Market. So if you want to go check out our store, give our store a like, go ahead and go do that. It's so awesome. I know I said I wasn't going to sign up for it, but for good reason. And that reason is because, announcement number 2, we are moving. Yes, we are moving. It is going to be a big move for us. So I did a Morph Market to see if maybe I could offload some of our babies before we go, maybe a little bit quicker, just because Morph Market reaches out to a larger audience than what our website can do at this point in time. So we thought that that was a good choice. And so of course, as we have more babies and more babies available, we will update the website and Morph Market. The payment system isn't any different whether you do one or the other. We just did Morph Market as well, just to reach a bigger audience, to give the opportunity for other people to see what we have going on, learn of, us, because we're still fairly small. So all great things. It's back to moving. So I am gonna share some more information on this during the week because I really want the hubby with me, who's usually right here, to share these huge announcements because where we are moving is super exciting for us. We are not just moving across town. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, we live just north of Reno, Nevada. So we live in northern Nevada where there's a lot of trees and there's outdoor activities and things, and we really like it here. However, when we originally moved here, this wasn't, our end all be all. We didn't want to stay here long term, but it was a really good stepping stone for us. And we have enjoyed living here for the past over 3 years. But now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So we will be moving out of state, and we are super excited to share with you what state that is, because it has been our dream for a long time. This move has been a long time in the making, and now things are a little bit more complicated because we decided to start our business in the light of everything. We were actually supposed to move last year, but we decided to hold off due to COVID, just because of COVID and everything that was going on. It was going to make things a lot more difficult. And while it's still going on, things are a little bit more laxed. So while we still have to jump through a few hoops to move, it's not going to be as bad this year to move. But as you can imagine, moving all of these animals in our collection is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So we already have, our game plan of how we're going to go about doing that. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. So in the light of we're kind of in the beginning stages of moving. We're not looking at moving for probably another 8 weeks or so, but I am starting everything now so that way I'm not too overwhelmed at the end when we are really trying to move. We got a lot of prep work going on. And, this last week and a half, not only with, trying to feed hatchlings, hatching snakes, pulling eggs from mamas, trying to clean all this in the midst of everything else going on. That is why I haven't been able to get videos out on a more consistent basis like I usually would. I'm trying to keep up, so just bear with me. If you are subscribed to our channel, then I will post comments in our community section if for some reason a video is not going to come out on its scheduled day. We usually post videos on Sunday and Wednesday, every now and again, maybe a Thursday or Friday, depending on how things go. But I usually stay pretty consistent with Sundays, and lately, just with everything going on, it's been just really crazy. So this last weekend, I did get the video out on time because I was cleaning all of this madness, and I only got about half of the Freedom Breeder rack done with all these little white tabs on here, so I have still quite a bit more. And then I switched all of our hatchlings over to our Reptile, switched them over to a coconut husk from paper towels. They are all eating great except for one, which I think I'm going to show later in the week. I have one that I am having to assist feed. This baby just will not eat, just no interest whatsoever. I've tried many different options, which I'll go over when I post that video later on in the week. But yeah, I just have one assist feed, and then the rest of them have all taken, what are we at? We're at 4 or 5 meals or so now. So everybody is eating great, which is awesome. So I felt it was time to switch them to Reptile, kind of give them that nice different substrate. So let's go ahead and go look at some of those babies. All right, this was our very first clutch, and they've already been on Reptile for a couple weeks. What's up, girl? This one I actually just posted today. She is absolutely beautiful. That's the banana black pastel mahogany. And her sister out of the clutch, which is the same, is actually deep in the blue. And then it's so crazy because we got such a variety out of this clutch. So this one was just the banana black pastel. I turned on the light so you could really see those colors pop. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let me show this one more time in shed. I forgot to turn on the light. There, you can kind of see in the blue there. This one has so many more freckles. It's so crazy. She has a couple of those paradox spots. Very unique. Can't wait till she looks like out of shed. And then just straight banana, also in shed. Also in shed. And then that one's just another normal that's in shed. And then those babies were all the 100% het lavender, 66% het pieds. This one, did you shed yet? No, this one is still in shed too. This one has some very peachy tones, kind of like orangey pinks. Can't wait till see how bright she is after she sheds. And this one is the same as those other girls, except she has pastel. So she is a pastel banana, black pastel mahogany, 50% het pied. All right, and this one is the one we're having a hard time with. She's been assist fed once. And this is a pastel, black pastel banana. So we've got one meal in her, and I can't wait to get another one. Hopefully she'll start eating on her own in a little bit. So, and then the rest of the clutch, we finally switched to Reptile. A lot of these guys and girls are in shed. So it's kind of perfect because the fresh Reptile holds a lot more moisture. It'll really help them in their sheds. The paper towels just dry out really quick. What's up? You haven't shed yet either? Quite a few of these were in shed. That is that beautiful pastel mahogany. Absolutely beautiful boy. Oh, you're in shed too. And then this girl was one of our pastel bananas. We actually have 3 of these. You're kind of in shed too. Oh my goodness. Love the purples on that dorsal pattern right here. So pretty. And then this was from our clown clutch. Oh, look how beautiful you are. Out of our 3 that we got that are 66% het clown, this one is definitely my favorite. She is a pastel orange dream Mojave. She is available. I say in every video, I contemplated holding this one back. I'm gonna be sad to see this one go. She is absolutely beautiful. Love that girl. And then this was also a female OD Mojave. Very, very bright dorsal pattern. A nice side flames. Gosh, never gets old opening these tubs to see all these babies. And here was the only male out of the group. This is a Pastave. It's hard to see in person the difference between the Pastave and the Orange Dream, but that dorsal kind of yellowish gold is a lot more prominent in the OD. See if we can tell in a side-by-side. It's hard to tell on the camera image, but there is a difference in person between the OD and then the Pastave. And then last but not least, our 3 visual clowns. It's that beautiful Mojave clown girl. I love how copper orange her head is. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful female. I wanted to keep this one too, but we're letting that one go. That one is posted. This was my holdback. Again, very orange head. Love what the OD does to that dorsal stripe. Really brightens it up, brings out those copper colors. Her eyes are just amazing. I know, I'll leave you alone. And then last but not least, oh my gosh, you're like completely in the blue. Ooh, I'll have to post a picture of you after you shed because you're gonna be amazing looking. Wow. All right, and the last little update for this video, all of our mamas so far from our clutches are already back on food, except for the one that I just pulled, Flicker. I offered her food. She seemed interested, but she didn't take it this week, so probably one more week and then she'll be back on food. She's just kind of still chilling there. So probably one more week and she'll be ready to go back on food. But Verikai, she's back on food. She's taken 2 or 3 meals now. She just had a fresh shed. She's an absolutely beautiful mama that we got from Power Lines. That's part of the citrine project. And then all of our other girls, Sunshine has been back on food for quite a while. She's starting to thicken up, waiting to get their weight back up to see if they're going to be able to breed for us this next year. Nagini, we need to fatten up a little bit more. She's eating. She just doesn't seem to be putting on the weight quite as well as some of the other ones. She's not looking deflated like she did, but probably going to up her intake a little bit. And there's the freaking one fly that's always in the videos. I can't wait for summer to be over. I love winter. And Fiona, our beautiful pastel girl. Back on food, looking plump, looking beautiful. And then some of our girls, as I said, I cleaned all these bends this weekend. And so it gave me a chance to get the snakes out and actually kind of palpate them a little bit. And for sure, this one is gravid. So this is probably our most anticipated clutch of the season. So she's been off feed. She already had a pre-lay shed. So hopefully in about 2-3 weeks, we'll see eggs from her. But this is our lesser Enchi 100% het clown that we bred to our pastel spot nose leopard 100% het clown. So there could possibly be some Batman combos, maybe some Enchi lesser Batmans. We are keeping our fingers crossed. This is a big girl. And when I palpated her, there is quite a few in there. So gives us quite a few more chances to hit some of those amazing combos. Roxanne, I'm a little unsure about. She was bred to our pastel het clown to get some GHI Mojave hets, but we will see. She's starting to coil up. I thought I felt something inside, but I wasn't quite sure, so I'm not quite sure about this girl. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see. Sky is our clown. She had a little bit of stuck shed that I need to get off. But she definitely has, I palpated her and she's definitely got some large follicles going on. She was bred also to our pastel het Batman. So another chance to get Batmans. Also, this girl was bred to the het Batman boy. So we have a chance. She is a Firefly. And look how big she is. So she is definitely going to lay for us this season. Hoping to get some. So we're kind of a little delayed on some of our clown and pie projects this season, but from what I'm seeing, it seems like everybody's like that this season. Everybody's clutches seem to be a little bit delayed. That could be because of the weather. And then this girl also had she's still eating. She hasn't had an ovulation yet, but she's got some pretty good sized follicles in there. So still hopeful. This girl is, was bred to Thunk, who is our banana black pastel mahogany, and they are both 100% het pied. So we're still hopeful that we got some visual pieds, visual clown stuff coming. Super excited. So that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about this girl. Possibly 6 clutches left this year. And that's only half of what we got going on. So we are super excited for what is still to come in the midst of having to move. All right, well, that is it for today's video. Just some updates showing you guys some hatchlings. Yeah, things are gonna get pretty crazy around here. And like I said, I cannot wait to share more with you guys about where we are moving. It is absolutely amazing. And you know what? We have kind of built our YouTube channel around reptiles. And you know, when we started our YouTube channel, that wasn't the main goal. We wanted, you know, the reason we named it Fender Footprints instead of More Footprints, which is what our business name is now, is because this was supposed to be our family and our life journey, kind of like a photo album of, you know, where we started and then where we are going. And, you know, in the midst of COVID, you know, we started our YouTube channel and then COVID hit. And so we weren't really able to get out and do anything as far as go outdoors and do some of those things that we really enjoy. And so our channel just kind of developed, you know, and got really popular, you know, around our YouTube, around our reptiles and our rodents. You know, really took off because of the rodents. A lot of people really like the rat breeding and care videos because there just wasn't anything out there. There was no information, you know, to guide people on how to breed their own rodents. So I'm very happy I could bring a lot of those videos to you guys. But we are super excited that we're going to be able to do more outdoor videos and incorporate a lot of the stuff we do with our reptiles into this lifestyle of being outdoors that we truly enjoy. So I'm hoping by next weekend's video, or well, it's now going to be Monday, but this weekend coming up, that we will be able to share all of those details with you on what is to come, not only for our family, but for the channel too. So again, thank you for watching this kind of update video. It's probably a little longer than I intended to at this point because now I'm just rambling on. But again, thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay sane, get out there and make your own footprints. Bye.